Well, welcome back to my YouTube channel for episode 2. This is for the road trip from Adelaide to Canberra and return. If you haven't seen the first one, make sure you check that out. Otherwise, let's get into it. After spending the night in Ballarat, we made our way up to Bendigo, and this is where we're at the Shamrock Hotel. It was built in 1854 and originally it was called the Exchange Hotel, and it was renamed Shamrock Hotel in 1855. The Shamrock was also a popular meeting point for gold miners back during the Bendigo gold rush days, and it's also allegedly haunted, especially the fourth floor, which hasn't changed much since the 1800s. People have reports of footsteps, cold spots, and even lights flickering. There's been many stories about past residents, miners and performers who have stayed in the hotel back in the day. It still operates as a pub today, and it's got a lot of charm, a lot of historic charm and modern comfort. Personally, I can highly recommend staying at the Shamrock Hotel, especially if you're staying in the heart of Bendigo. Okay, I've just arrived in Glenrowan here in Victoria, and this is the home of Ned Kelly. So let's find out a little bit of information about him. So Ned Kelly was born around 1854 to 1855 in Beveridge, Victoria, and he became Australia's most infamous bushranger. He was in the Kelly gang, which consisted of himself, his brother Dan, Joe Byrne and Steve Hart. And in 1878, the gang was wanted for the murder of 3 police officers at Stringy Bark Creek. And the Glenrowan siege happened in the 28th of June, 1880. And the gang planned to derail police by removing tracks near Glenrowan. They had over 60 hostages inside the Glenrowan Inn, and the siege ensured that Joe Byrne was killed, Dan Kelly and Steve Hart had died inside the inn, and Ned Kelly, wearing homemade armour, was captured after being shot in the legs. And then sometime after, Ned Kelly was tried in Melbourne and executed on the 11th of November 1880. His last words reportedly was, "Such is life." This is the old police station here in Glenrowan. Let's have a look. The old police station in 1926, Constable J.D. Jack Briggs became the last trooper. He was a mounted policeman posted by Victoria Police to Glenrowan. Troop horses were stabled at the rear of these premises, just pasturing at intervals on Crown Reserve in nearby Beaconsfield Parade. The Glenrowan Police District covered an area of approximately 1,500 square kilometres, including much of the Warby Range, Futters Range, the township, the Sydney-Melbourne Road and rail transit corridor passing through the district, 400 farms and 2,000 residents. Policing the district on horseback was physically demanding responsibility, as it was at most other single officer stations throughout rural Victoria. Glenrowan's first motor vehicle used for policing in the district was purchased by Jack in 1933, pictured here in Siege Street outside the station. There's Constable Jack Briggs. And there's Glenrowan's first police car. the police lockup. The original Greta police lockup, first located to the Glenrowan township in 1880, was moved to this site when the nearby police station office and residence was erected around 1885. Ned Kelly began his colourful career at odds with the law when, as a lad of 16 years, he became a guest of the Crown in the lockup at nearby Greta, now Greta West. There is a evocative sense of ironic symmetry about these historic circumstances that is heightened by the lockup's eventual relocation to this precinct, only a few metres from where he was finally brought down by Sergeant Steele's shotgun 9 years after his first confinement in the Greta lockup. Look how thick these doors are. Oh, that would have been where, I'm guessing that would come off, and then that would open. So I need to communicate with the prisoner. That'll be freezing staying in there. It's stinking hot during summer. And this is the back of the police station. I didn't see this bit on the back here. The brothers Kelly, Ned, Jim and Dan were local lads. Their family home located on the Levermill Creek at what is now Glenrowan West. This picture of Ned was taken the day before his execution at Melbourne Jail on November 11th, 1880. Ned Kelly's captured site. Hello. How you going? Come and say hello. You all right? Hello. Hello. How you doing? I got my little jet boil, so that's what I'm going to do my cooking on. Little gas stove. This is purely just for a bit of warmth and atmosphere. Always good to sit around a fire and reflect, especially on a cold night. Minus the smoke. Oh, it's right. I'm right in it. Okay, should be a good fire. Well, this is absolutely perfect now until that fire just fell. This is a beautiful spot. So I'm at Glenrowan Caravan Park. No one else camping here, and it's just a beautiful spot. No one here at all. So peaceful. And then on this side, got a little table. I've just cooked myself some soup, chicken and corn soup with croutons. And then that's where I'm sleeping tonight, back there. My little fire for warmth. Just gonna have a look at my bed. So I've got 2 hoochies put together. And my swag straight underneath here. Spoilt myself with a pillow, got sleeping bag, and then I got this blanket here. I bought this blanket at Walmart in America last year when we stayed on the USS Hornet overnight, and I loved it so much because I was going to donate it after, so we didn't have to carry it back. I loved it so much I wanted to bring it home, and yeah, I'll use it as extra warmth for tonight.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words you can say.
I got up early this morning, when I saw a mate, he did 10 minutes from Glenrowan.
It was built to last,
It was good. It's a mate I haven't seen for about 25 years. Great thing about social media, it does reconnect you with others, so that turned out really good. Went up and had a cup of tea with him this morning in his property. Started to see the sunrise come up. Just left his place now. Look at that. Never does
it. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so.
So I've just come into this camp. Now I'm in, probably about an hour from Canberra towards the New South Wales border in the ACT. Got a lovely fire. I was running really late to get here and I had to quickly make it to the spot before the sun went down, and I quickly set up the hoochie. It's a little bit rough, but it should keep me dry. Had a little bit of rain as I was coming in as well. Yeah. It will work, and I managed to get the fire going just now. Nice new fire. And once again, I'm the only one here. So quiet. So yeah, this is a beautiful spot. Getting paranoid already. There's a strange noise out there. Anyway, yeah, it's coming in. It's probably kangaroos. There was a lot of kangaroos coming through. Even saw a couple of wombats, 2 different wombats. One was dead. The other one was walking in the middle of the road. And I believe they're like concrete, so had to be really careful and stop there. I was rushing a little bit trying to get in here. My van's a mess, got stuff going everywhere, but that's all part of the adventure. I love it. I'll do a big reorg tomorrow morning and then make my way into Canberra itself. And then I'm debating about getting just a little motel or something just to get a good clean up and reorganise everything. And then we're going to hit the Australian War Memorial. Really looking forward to that. Apparently there's been a lot of changes to it. Haven't been there for over 10 years, so I'm certainly due to get there and check it all out. But anyway, hope everyone's well, and I'll catch you later. Having dinner with the locals. Had a little bit of crusty bread. And there's a little prick come along and took some. So walking from the hotel that I checked into last night, which is a good break from sitting out in the bush, as much as I love that. Certainly a good opportunity to get cleaned up and have a solid sleep. Okay. So I've walked about 2.5 k's from hotel, and that's where we're headed. Australian War Memorial, Canberra. It's been a number of years since I've been there. It was approximately 2010, 11, 12, somewhere around there since I've visited this place. So really looking forward to it. A lot of people have been telling me there's been some major changes to the memorial, so really looking forward to getting in there, and hopefully we'll be able to do some tours. I believe there's some volunteers that take you some tours as well. World War I and World War II. That's what I've read briefly. Anyway, we'll find out today. Really looking forward to this. Oh, bird hanging off the tree. Yeah, my camera skills are not the best, but I'm walking. They're having a bit of fun up there, aren't they? Australia, you'll love it. Hello. Alright, we're getting close now. Head up to the main entrance. Still won't be open for about another 24 minutes or so. More cockies. There you go. Off you go. Oh. How good would that be for tourists? First time coming to Australia and then walking down the street. And you got these things right there, that close. In the wild. In a capital city as well. Unbelievable. Beautiful morning. Wind chill's up there, but other than that, sun is shining. And we're upright, so that's a good day. I reckon Mount Ainslie, that could be, I thought Mount Ainslie was bigger than that. But when I was here last time, I walked up there. Yeah, I think maybe it is it. Wow. There's the Adelaide up there. Starting to bring back some memories. I'll walk up here first. We are here, finally. Australian War Memorial, Canberra. Beautiful building. That's where the bus works. It's right down there. Still doesn't open for another 17 minutes or so. Morning. How are you? Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm just looking around the front. Yeah.
Doing very well, thanks. So this is a beautiful space here, just below there. That's the Oculus, and below that's a whole new section that's opened up.
Okay.
It isn't artifacts as such, so it's not museum space.
Yeah.
It's an entryway.
Right.
So
is that the door down the bottom of the stairs around the corner?
Yes, so you can get in down the little
I saw
courtyard
that,
there,
yep.
the Simpsons donkey. You can get in that way from the sculpture garden, and you can also, there are stairs inside to get in as well.
Okay.
The bookshop is down there.
Yep.
Anyway, I'll see you.
See you soon. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Naval gun from HMS Australia. This is a Centurion tank. 52 tons, wow, that's heavy. By memory, I reckon the Leopard tank is 44, so this has got a bit on the Leopard. What a beast. And here's our ASLAV, Australian Standard Light Armoured Vehicle. Not sure what this one is. Bushmaster. Bushmaster is an all-wheel drive mine-resistant vehicle designed and manufactured in Australia by Thales. Used daily in patrols in Iraq and Afghanistan as a troop carrier for infantry. The basic model can also be configured for command, ambulance, mortar and assault pioneer roles. The Bushmaster is specifically designed to protect its occupants from small arms fire and withstand blasts from mines and improvised explosive devices, IEDs. Its all-welded V-shaped hull deflects the blast away from the vehicle's occupants, while the external storage bins are designed to shear off the vehicle in the event of an exterior explosion. This particular Bushmaster served in Iraq and Afghanistan before being badly damaged by an engine fire in 2010. No Australian has been killed in a Bushmaster. Solid, reliable and able to withstand punishment in some of the world's most extreme environments, the Bushmaster represents a generation of operational service. So it weighs almost 12.5 tonne. It's got a Caterpillar 7.2 litre 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. It rips through about 40 litres per 100 kilometres. Max speed is 100 k's an hour. It's governed to that. The main gun is a 5.56 millimetre or a 7.62 millimetre machine gun. And it's got two rear swing mounts capable of mounting a 5.56 mil machine gun, and the range is 800 k's. 2 crew plus 8 passengers. I'm sure you'd fit a lot more in there if you had to. Okay, it's now 4 o'clock, so I spent the entire day from the moment I opened up here, International War Memorial here in Canberra, and wow, man, if you don't get emotional in there, it's certainly not human. The stories, the tragedies, what people and their families go through, it's just really sad. A pretty good day. I caught up with a mate from when I served at lunchtime. He is posted here in Canberra, and he took the time out of his day to come over and buy me a drink at the cafe just here, the Poppies. So that was good. So I haven't seen him for 25 years, so it's certainly amazing. And then yesterday on the way through, I saw another friend of mine I served with, Jimmy. And yeah, it was pure coincidence. I was in a town camping and I got a Facebook message from Brooksy, who's now overseas now, that's where he lives, and he goes, you know, Jimmy's 10 minutes from where you are right now, and I had no idea. And within 10 minutes from that message, Jimmy's at the campsite with his 2 kids. And we're reunited after all these years, and it's absolutely fantastic. So for me, the last 2 days, it's been amazing. It really has been an emotional ride. And yeah, I don't know what to say, but it's un-Australian not to come to this place. If you've ever been here, make sure it happens. Bring your kids here. So anyway, I'm gonna saying goodbye. I'm gonna make my way back to the hotel, and tomorrow morning get up nice and early. See, that sun's right. It's right in my face. Nice and early and hit the road and start making my way back slowly to Adelaide. So enjoy tonight's sleep because the rest is back in the swag. Anyway, I'll be back here to see this again. The most special place here in Australia. It's funny, I've just stopped here to see if I can get a campsite. I've come across one of these old cells. I noticed it from the road, and it is Underbool police cell, 1919 to 2002. Surely not. Surely this was not used in 2002. Can't really see. There's something in the back wall. I've just arrived at my campsite for tonight. So I've been driving pretty much all day, and my plan was to stay on the border. When I left Canberra this morning, stay on the border of New South Wales and Victoria. I've got the town's name. It's a big long name. Anyway, I can't remember that. But anyway, there was a caravan park, just didn't look great for camping. It was full of caravans. I thought, nah, forget that. So I kept looking, and there was nothing available that I could find. So where I could have a fire. So I want to have a fire tonight. Anyway, I thought, I found this campsite and I got there, can't have a fire. It's right on the main road, all the trucks are going by. So I thought, nah, I don't want to do. And a quick look around the town. The old pub was closed down, so I couldn't even get maybe a hotel room in the pub. And last ditch effort, 20 Ks from where I was, the sun's going down, 20 Ks to get to the site that I've got. And I've got this amazing campsite all to myself. I think it's called the Pink Lake. It's peaceful, it's quiet. There's no cost, don't have to book. It's a national park. Vic Parks. Fire pit, which is good. And you have to excuse my van because it's really messy. Forward. So we're set. I might leave that open. So I'm really excited about this one. So I got tonight, got tomorrow night, and then I'll arrive home in Adelaide. So I just wanted to share this beautiful, quiet place. So my swag, I reckon, will be under the hoochie. So I'm going to be using these couple of trees here. I'll set something up between here, and I'll probably be sleeping just down there in the dirt. It's good. Happy. Double thumbs up. Well, that's it for today. It's another great day done. And I'm going to cook some dinner now on my jet boil, hang around the fire for a bit, and then I'll have a sleep underneath the hoochie, just over there in the swag. Looking forward to it. Should be nice and peaceful out here tonight. Good night. So I've just cooked up some beans and tuna. So I got a small container of baked beans and a small can of tuna, and just simply mixed it together in the jet boil, heated it up. And that's the tuna with the jalapenos in it, so it's got a little bit of flavour, a little bit of spice to it. And yeah, it's beautiful. What do you reckon? Maybe not for everyone. But yeah, really enjoying it. So this is my view from my bed. So in my swag now. So I can look out that way. That's towards the lake. And straight out towards the fire. There's my car. So peaceful. A lot of driving today. That's a good day. Sounds like I can hear a car. I reckon someone else is turning up. It's a bit strange in the middle of the night. But I really got late. 7:30. What the hell is this? as I go away. Got no phone service here either. You just never know if you could be out here at this time of night. They would have seen the fire and just they moved off to the right, so hopefully leave us alone. Alright, good night. Good morning. Cold one this morning. That car that came in last night, they were parked on the other side there, and then they were just, I don't know what they're up to, but in and out of the car for at least half an hour. They didn't have there was no fire or anything like that. There was just this light on all night. It was really bizarre. I'm sure it was nothing, but anyway, I ended up having a pretty good sleep. Got the fire going again this morning. Have a cup of tea and then I'll continue on one more night on the road and then I'll be home. Well, this morning I packed up camp. It was all dry, it was all calm, and then I hit the road and ended up in the middle of a storm. Just as we crossed the border back into South Australia, once just before Pinaroo, and then there's all the rain pelted down and wind. It seems to have calmed down a lot now, but I thought I would just make myself a brew, so I got myself a cup of tea and I'm kicking back in the back of the van waiting for the storm to go by. Good chance to have a bit of a break from driving anyway. Yeah, that wind is full on. So hopefully it calms down soon. We'll get back on the road and continue to our next destination. Got the cup of tea. Yeah, she's wet. And it looks set in.